Hey guys, welcome to this short tutorial, or more like medium length tutorial, about how to work with the new material system of rFactor 2. Yeah, so we have updated our templates for our P1 LMS series, and I'll quickly go over everything you need to know to prepare your skin for the next race, basically, which will be round 3 and afterwards. So quickly into the skin, I'm using the BMW M8 just as an example today. We have the normal number plates and basically pretty normal skin. The alpha layer is completely white this time, but that's not a big deal. We got the wireframe. We have our region area. I'll talk about that in a bit. Then we have the number plates, which I'll just quickly edit. You just double click basically on this preview, and then you just give it a number, like 89 for example. And you close this off again, press yes, boom, 89 on all 3 number plates. So we're basically done with this already. And we got the albedo layer, which makes everything a tad darker. It's better if you use white colors so they don't shine too much. And then we have like a parts folder, which you're not supposed to touch. These should stay as they are. And then we have a paint folder. This is the folder you will paint your car in. We have, for example, the base color. I'll just quickly make it white for a second. So you see, this is the color, the area you will color, basically. Yeah, so let's just start by drawing something really simple, like, I don't know, a stripe on the hood. It doesn't need to be exactly in the middle or anything. We'll make it red, just so we can see that we actually did that. I don't want to move the wireframe. I want to move this actually. Right? Yeah, it's about middle. I don't check to exactly now because it's just a tutorial. Yeah, so we have a red, and yeah, let's just go as far as putting something else under there, like a black stripe. Here, a black stripe on the outsides, just like this. So we're basically having different colors and layers that we can sort of in the region area later. I would quickly like to put in on a P1 media logo, just here. I want to have that on the other side as well. Let's quickly do that. Turned off the ruler because I misclicked, but that's not a big deal. Okay, so this is our basic skin. We worked on it quickly, and yeah, we have the P1 media, we have a red, we have a bit of black, and our number plates. This is all I will do with this paint. You will of course paint your skin like you want to. Now we have the region area, and you can see we have blue, green, and white at the moment. White has a layer mask. This is just for the number plates at the moment. If you want to change it, you're free to change it, but please note that we will definitely make the white layer a matte paint layer. What that exactly is, we'll see later when we go into rFactor, when we're done with the skin. I will remember you again then. Okay, so we have a green layer, which you can see here is just like every carbon and black part. This is locked at the moment as well, and this will stay locked. You are not supposed to switch that around because this is for all the carbon parts on the car. We will set this layer to shiny or matte carbon, depending on what we decide about it. We don't know this yet. Then we have the blue region, or red region, and a black region. As you can see, you can give those regions a layer mask with stuff you created. For example, you have a red stripe, you have 2 logos and a black stripe, depending, like just like here. And I want to have the red stripe as the blue layer. What exactly this does, I will show you in rFactor 2 when we're finished with this, and then you will probably understand everything. Sorry, I hit my microphone stand here. Okay, so just Control Shift click this preview and you will see, oh, it's marked. If you now go to the blue region, just click it at once without control or anything, and then just add a layer. You will see, oh, now the background basically is red, and blue is our new stripe here. Now we can go as far as saying we want to have the black stripe on the other layer. So we basically do exactly the same, if I didn't misclick there, and we're just putting it in here. Now you can see we have blue, red and black. Yeah, so basically we have the layers over each other, and red will be a region, blue will be a region, and those colors are exactly where our stripes are. As said, the correct explanation and everything else will be shown in rFactor in a few moments. Now we have the two logos, and I actually want the two logos matte, just like the number plates. So I can go as far as saying, okay, I'm just marking the number plates and the P1 Media logo. Go up here, delete this lock, and delete this layer mask, and just put in a new one. Now we see we have a black background, which will be our main paint, a white layer for matte paint, a blue and a red layer, and a green layer. So basically with my skin I'm done so far, because there's not that much to do anymore with it. So we can basically save it. But before we save it, we need to go into rFactor. In rFactor we go to car settings. I'm using the German translation of the game, so it doesn't look that great with the translation, but I can tell you everything. Now we have the standard number 1 M8GTE skin here. We will open up a folder, create a folder. This should be done instantly, and in your user data player settings folders you will find BMW M8 GTE 2018 and a folder in there. Now you will see an alt DDS, alt JSON and alt region DDS. These are the files we can basically switch out, and we can use our skin with it then. So back to our beautiful Photoshop skin that we just did, and here we'll just go to save as DDS and then go into this folder, which I have to quickly find. rFactor 2, user data player settings, M8GTE, bum bum bum, alt DDS, save. Yes, I want to save that as a DDS DXT5 ARGB 8BPP interpolated alpha. This is the standard setting. Just save it. It will take some time to save it, not that long, so we're gonna wait for that. Now after this is saved, we will go into the region, or more like actually show the region again, so we have it like this, and we'll go and save this also as a DDS and also in the same folder but as the alt region DDS. This will basically tell your game, hey, this is where the different materials are set in. Now alt region DDS, save, okay, wait for it to finish saving, and then we can go back to rFactor. Right, so it's saved. We'll go into rFactor 2 now, and then we just press reload. Now it should say alt in the bottom right here when it is loaded, and you'll see, oh, there's our skin. It's completely plain white with reflections etc. on it, and some predefined material types because we have the old JSON from the first skin, which defines the materials already. Now, there's a home page you have to open basically. I'll quickly make that a bit smaller so we can see actually what it does on the car. We have an alpha layer, which we can basically could change out. Sometimes you get this error. Just click OK and reload the car. That's not a fault, not your fault, nothing. Just reload the car and everything should be fine again. Open up this page again, and then you should be able to just, yeah, you can just change everything. Now you will see we have the different regions like black, red, green, blue, white, and stuff like this. And we gave every part that we basically put on the skin a different region, like our stripe in the front, which is blue on the inside and red on the outside, and green is our wonderful carbon, white is for the number plates and our logos. So now we are starting with the black one, which is the car paint, the normal car paint, which is car paint, or you can even put it on matte just like you want to, but this is at the moment our lowest layer, so this is for the base paint of the car. So we can make it car paint, we can make it chrome, we can make it matte paint, we can even put it on vinyl, shiny vinyl, matte vinyl, just like you want to. Even matte carbon fiber and shiny carbon fiber works, but we're gonna stick with car paint here because I want to show you something later. Now we have red. We can change that as well, for example to chrome. If we change it to chrome, you will see, oh, our stripes are actually reflecting really good right now. So basically the red region, which is our outside stripes here, is gone material chrome, and it's reflecting. We could also change that to matte paint, whatever you prefer, whatever you like. There are so many different combinations that you can try, and feel free to try it. There's just two things that will be predefined by us, and that's the green layer on the M8, which will definitely be matte carbon fiber or shiny carbon fiber. As said, we are still deciding on that, but every car will be the same on this regard. And then we have blue, which is our inner big stripe, which we can do chrome, for example, which has a bit of red in it because the red is the base paint. Or we can also go shiny vinyl, which looks a bit different than car paint. It is not as deep or anything. Yeah, you see there are minor differences. You can just play around with it and try out what fits the best for you. We'll just go with chrome on the outside and red on there. Everything should be fine like this. Now we get to the white layer. The white layer is, as said, our number plates, and I put my logos with the PA1 Media logo on it. This will definitely made matte paint by us. Matte paint is the only option there. You can configure it. If you don't do it, we will do it for you. Please remember that we need these number plates as matte paint, because otherwise they will be shiny, and on some occasions you can't see the number, and that's not what we're trying to achieve with number plates. Okay, so basically this is the easy part of getting a skin together. We'll just gonna try a few things. For example, we have selected car paint on the black layer, which you know is our background. In this background we can, for example, set a lacquer color, which is basically like the top coating. If I set it to this medium blue here, you'll see, oh, the skin isn't that white anymore. It turned blue and it has like this blue shine. Yeah, that's the lacquer. And now we can even go as far as saying, hey, we want gray metal flakes on it, or a gray shine, or even a pink shine if you want to, and then with flakes. And then if you zoom in, you can see, oh, there are some flakes on here. If I take this off then a bit, you'll see those get lost and will go to a normal shine. You can set your shine in the metallic flake color, which is basically a highlight, as you can see. And the lacquer color will define the base of the car, basically. You see the background is still whitish gray, but it has this red shine on it. There are different combinations that really look good. You gotta really see and look for what you like the most. I'll stick with white on here, and I'll just take some blue shine, but with many flakes. So we have like a flaky bluish shine on the car, which is totally okay for this tutorial purposes. And you see it's just shining where the material black is, where the material white, the white region layer is, so matte paint, there's nothing. This will be completely unaffected by whatever happens to this black layer, as well as the red and the black stripes here, which are matte and chrome. They won't shine like this as well because they are not in the same region and have a different material. So yeah, basically you can go as far as testing everything out. You can change your colors around like you want, like for example with a pink and a light blue shine and the base color different, and just like you want to. You can really achieve great color combinations and great effects with it. You can have flip-flop colors, etc. You just gotta try that out and just work with it, and I'm sure we'll have some pretty great liveries in our next race if you guys just have fun with it, try it out and do everything. So after you have completed your skin here, after you're pretty happy with the shine and the materials, etc., you just press on reload. This will save your progress basically. It will save everything in this alt.dds file, which was in the folder beforehand, and it will create an alt.mas. We don't need the mas file, so we can basically just rip that out, just delete it, everything will be alright. We just need these three files, alt.dds, alt.json and alt.region. So we'll just copy them wherever you like. I'm just doing it outside of the folder, so I'll keep that skin in there as an alternative skin. So we have those three files. Now it's about naming them. So our names for the cars are pretty much set from the start of the season, and it is P1 LMS underscore GT underscore M8 underscore and then the number. We have number 89 here, so we'll call it this. The alt JSON exactly the same, P1 LMS GTE M8 89. Now we have the alt region. This will be P1 LMS GTE M8, I can't write anymore, 89. Okay, so this is basically all we need if you do a fantasy skin with which you completely imagined yourself. If you, however, use logos, I used P1 Media for example. If this is, for example, something like Rover or anything else basically, you definitely need to send us your permissions for that. You could take a screenshot of an email you received, or you can scan in something that you received from the company that you are able or that you are allowed to use their logos. Everything is fine as long as it has both parties and a written permission in it. So basically you have like permission, and you need that for every logo. So I used just the P1 Media logo, I got the permission for it, and I got my skin done. Just zip that up, just add it to an archive just as a zip, name it please, like your skin, save it, and then you're ready to upload. Just upload this file, everything will be alright then. Yeah, that's about it for our tutorial. I hope I could help you. If you have any questions, feel free to write a message, write a comment, write a message in the forums or on Discord. We'll try to help you as soon as we can because we are still working ourselves. And I guess thanks for watching, and I guess we'll see each other on track on the server. Thank you. Bye.